time, but were determined to do it because we have found a new favorite, at least my new favorite in the shoes. These are the Wonder shoes that have just come in. You might have already seen it on our website, and they are the Rebecca square toe shoes. They are a beautiful, stunning shoe. Actually, may I ask Dana to bring a shoe? There's some on my thing so we can really show it to you close up. And they come in two colors, in this beautiful soft white and in a Baltic navy. So this is the shoes from Wonders. They have the square heel, and the front also is a square toe. It has a really nice buckle. It has the comfort of the Wonders shoes. Many of you might already own a pair of Wonders. And these are the two colors that they come in. I'm gonna show you one from the side. So the heel, I would say, is about 2.5 inches or so, and it's got a really nice design to it. It's got this angular heel, which makes it really modern, I think. The heel comes straight down from here, which also makes it very, very stable. So you're not going to have a problem if you're not going to wobble on these shoes. And okay, I spoke about the comfort and this very unobtrusive but very, very classy buckle there. It's not a metallic.
There's no gold or silver on this shoe,
nothing.
Is there?
But it's patent leather and it's very, very elegant. And I find I can use it on a dress. You could use it with jeans. You can use it with a nice work trouser. It would be really nice with any of these. So we just wanted to show you one or two ways of wearing it. So I thought I'd pair it with, you can't go wrong with a pair of white jeans, okay? Now, I don't know if you look closely, the color might not be the exact same, but it does not matter. Honestly, it really doesn't matter. It's that same tone, it's that same monochromatic look, and keeping it really simple, these jeans, I'm sure Dana, you can vouch for that. Dana is our store manager. Anybody who comes into the store and tries these on leaves with a pair. These are the Chloe jeans. We've just recently brought them in. They are a straighter leg, they're a crop length, around 27 inches. Works perfectly on most body types, I think. I haven't seen anybody wearing it who doesn't like it. So really simple 5-pocket jean. I'm wearing the size 26. It's got the pockets at the back. The fabric is thick enough that you're not going to find it transparent. Make sure you get the right size. These don't fit like the Lily jeans, okay? They fit a little bit tighter. So if you have a pair of Lily jeans in the 27, you may want to go to the 28 in these jeans. For two reasons, because it's white and because they're cut differently. They're not cut as wide as the Lily jeans. Again, really simple, nice fabric, good length on us petites. And just a quick reminder, we have our Shepherd's Label tees that are right now available to pre-order. Yep. To me, a white tee is something that's just quietly perfect. You cannot go wrong with a white tee. It's like gives you this effortless confidence. I mean, all I'm doing is wearing a simple white pair of jeans, a very basic white tee, but really high quality. The cotton is excellent quality. The recovery of this t-shirt is really good, so it's not going to crush every time you sit down. Sleeve length is great. And I just put on the Tom and Eva silk scarf. I mean, you couldn't be any simpler, and I think it looks polished. I'm not sure what you think.
Yeah,
but it's
great.
It's simple, right? And a little belt to tie it all in, make it all work together. I could have had a nice little handbag with it, and you're good to go. And just a reminder, we've got these tees in the white and the black and the navy, in a gorgeous red, and in a very soft dove grey. Beautiful colors.
Heather grey.
Yeah, heather grey.
Yeah.
And we have it until Wednesday, right, Molly?
Next week, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's D-Day.
Okay.
Thank you, Dana. Okay.
So this was really fun to style because Deborah and I were both grabbing our looks, trying to decide which look was going to be with which color of shoe. But we both started off with different color of shoes, but we both kind of had that denim inspiration. So with like a patent shoe, you always kind of think a little bit dressier. I really wanted to style it with more of like a feminine menswear kind of look, because I feel like there's, it's the square toe, maybe it's a little more of a masculine vibe than, your pointy, like a, a Hispanita or something like that. So I wanted to really play with that and have fun with the shoe and kind of take it from what I would call a little bit of a safer look and just make it a little more funky and fun. So I definitely enjoyed this, and it was very fun to style. So I went with one of our beautiful Yes blouses, and it has like a nice sheerness to it, so a very soft feminine look, but it kind of has that menswear stripe vibe as well, so that was really fun. It's kind of oversized and loose, but like the sheerness of it is very girly. And then I, of course, went with yoga jeans because why not? They're the most comfortable jeans ever.
Well, which one is this? This is
So these are the Lily wide legs.
Lily. Okay.
And they're just like, they have this somewhat oversized look. I'm wearing a size 6 in these, so they definitely, like Deborah had mentioned, in the white, you know, you want to typically go up a size, but these kind of have like this nice, somewhat oversized look. But I thought it was just a really nice way to take, you know, a square toe shoe and kind of go with this menswear inspired, but yet very feminine and flirty.
You know,
little
this,
look.
this, you know, it's a deceiving shoe because from the front it kind of looks like a loafer.
Yeah.
And then when you turn and you see it a sling back with that heel, all of a sudden it's elevated to a little bit, you know, another type.
And I love a sling back, you know, and it's being on our feet all day too, right? Like your feet get hot, they swell a little, but the sling back lends some flexibility. So I find them much more comfortable when we're on our
Yeah.
feet all day.
Yes, true.
And definitely the size of this heel, the width, you know, the angle, super supportive. But I mean, this, if you're going to pick like a nice heel going into spring for summer, I really think this one offers a lot of versatility. And you're going to see that through how we've styled it with,
Yeah.
you know.
Again, we were mentioning this morning, you don't often see navy shoes,
No.
but or white shoes like the other pair that Deborah had on. So
Yeah, and I like that the buckle, it's like, it's all like monochromatic, right? So
Yeah.
not committing to like a silver buckle or a gold buckle. So I think that, you know, and it's not that it stands out, because I think if we had like a big chunky gold buckle on this, it would totally change the look. So this just gives it a nice sleek look, you know, and it makes it a little more versatile, not being committed to one metallic.
okay, super. All
And I
right,
think your
you're gonna.
shoes, Dana.
Yeah.
All right, come on in. So this is what size are these
Sorry,
shoes?
baby. What size, Molly?
Yeah, what size do you ladies wear?
I would wear, this is big for me, this is a 38, I would wear a 37, which
37.
corresponds.
So do you think they're
size.
true to size?
I find them true
Would
to
you
size.
find them narrow or wide?
I think they're just a regular width. I don't know if Rochelle has tried these on, but I think they would, it would easily fit someone with a medium width
Medium width.
without a problem. But because they're quite square toe, I think you could
That's
get
true,
away
they're not
with,
a pointy,
yeah, they're
right?
not a pointed toe. So,
So Glenda, I didn't try them on, but I will. Maybe even as we're speaking here, you can
Yeah.
go ahead and tell
but
them
I
what
wanted
you've
to
got
show
on.
it to you with a skirt, and it's such a beautiful. Actually, Marlene, that dress that you have right there is something I wanted to wear with it also. I think it would be great if you're looking for a nice little shoe for that dress. I can show it to you in a second, or should I show it to you first?
Well, then you can hang it up
Yeah.
behind you there.
So, ladies, I don't know if you've seen this dress of ours on our website. It's this Joseph Ripkoff. It's a taffeta dress. You probably saw it on Rochelle, and it looks stunning. This shoe is the perfect match for this dress. So if you are looking for a comfortable shoe, and we know the Hispanitas are really comfortable, but some people might still find the heel a little bit high. So this is a nice length, a nice height for this dress, these shoes. So if you're looking for a comfortable dressy pair to wear with this dress, I think it works perfectly with it. So I'm gonna just put this at the back and show you what I'm wearing now.
Okay, interesting question. Judith is watching. She said, what is the theory behind tucking in one side of a shirt tail?
Marlene, you know I've done it. I've walked into work years ago and Marlene was like, you forgot to tuck your whole shirt in. All
Okay.
playful, all in jest. For me, it elongates you, right? And so I find, especially when I'm wearing jeans or trousers, I tuck one side in because then the whole part is elongated. It elongates your skirt, it accentuates your waist, and it also is a modern way of doing it.
So I'm sure Judith would say, well, why don't you tuck the whole thing in?
Because then it doesn't elongate you, right? It doesn't elongate. So if I have this tucked up here, this looks longer. So this makes my legs look longer. Now in a skirt, you can tuck it in the middle, in the side, it doesn't matter. Because
But what
your
about
skirt
tucking all of it in then?
because then, look, this is what happens, right? When you do it just all over. So everything looks the same from here.
Okay.
My waist, it looks fine. I mean, I have my waist is not huge, so I'm not.
It's a good
that's
question,
a
Judith.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But by doing this, you only focus on this little part of my waist, so my waist looks tinier.
Yeah. And it
my legs
happens
look
to be
longer.
a very on-trend look.
Yes.
So it kind of updates your look a bit.
Yes.
Makes it a bit more modern.
But it's
so.
also, try it, Judith.
Yeah.
Or Judy, is it? Or
Judith.
Judith, try it and see how it will change the way you look. Sometimes, also, if you're hippie and you don't want your top sitting right there because that's just going to accentuate that part, if you tuck a tiny bit in and leave this out, it makes
It's almost
the-
asymmetrical,
Exactly.
right? So your eyes going, yeah.
So it changes that part too, right?
Okay.
I can give you a million and one reasons why you should tuck it
I
in.
know. Well, you're a tucker for sure. Anyway, I love how the shoe looks with a skirt.
nice little
This is a great part two
This is a
striped
great part
with our navy
no, that's
t-shirt.
not our navy. This
Oh,
is
it
an
looks like
inwear
it.
t-shirt,
Okay.
which is again another nice t-shirt. It's a different length. It's more fitted. So if you're looking for a more relaxed tee, I think our t-shirt is a great option. And I just brought a third color in because I like drawing a third color in.
Okay, Dana, come on in. You've got a dress on too here.
Yeah, so I ended up choosing a dress for the ivory shoe. And
You like this dress. I know.
love
you
this
love
dress.
This,
This
one.
is cute.
You
When-
picked this out yourself.
When we got the Betty Basic line in,
Yeah.
I tried on every piece to get an idea of how things were fitting and, quality of the product, things like that. So this is one of the first things I put on and I love it. Like I am a dress girl. I'm really loving green this season. There's just something, it has this kind of like little retro vibe. I think is really cute. It's a fun length. So I thought this would be just like a nice way to, showcase the shoe. The dress is really fun. The shoes are a little more subtle than with this look because there's a lot going on with the dress. But it is such a light, easy dress. I think it's very flattering, like the silhouette, very A-line, has pockets. I think the embroidery is cute. Like this is tea party, shower, and I think just to be able to put a little sling back, it just has this like cute classic vibe, but it's a little funkier, it's a little more modern.
What is this shoe called again, Drew?
The Rebecca.
The Rebecca.
The Rebecca by Era. I'm sorry.
Wonders.
By Wonders. I'm so
by
sorry.
Wonders.
By
Yeah.
Wonders. Judy is asking. Judy's asking what the shoe is. So it's called Rebecca by Wonders, which is I think a Spanish shoe. And I'm just going to get you to turn to the side a little bit with your. Look at that. It's really it's a slingback. Yet it looked like a loafer from the front.
Absolutely. Like, and you really, the heel is kind of like an unexpected little,
So, yeah.
little
Yeah.
touch, but they're, like I said, they're very comfortable. And these, we call these white. So they're in the Baltic navy and they call this white. I would say it's off-white, a little bit off-white.
Yeah, it's not that
Yeah.
light.
So when you're
Yeah.
thinking white, like these are not a glaring blue-white patent shoe. They're like a very subtle off-white.
Do you have a narrow foot, wide foot, normal foot?
Pretty standard. So I have the 38 on. They're a little bit big on me.
What do you
So I'm
take?
normally at about an 8, but it
Okay.
depends on the shoe. I don't have an overly wide foot. But again, that slingback lends some flexibility. So that's why I think I would definitely go down a size because I do have flexibility. But right now I think I'd be popping out of the
So
slingback.
that slingback, is there adjustability to that?
No,
There's a
there
little
is-
bit of an elastic.
There's an
on that.
elastic, but there is no like buckle
Yes,
that would allow
okay.
you to tighten it. So that's why I think that as I wear this, like you can see my foot's kind of popping out, and I'm typically an 8, and this is the 38. So
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would definitely go to a 37. I think if I was buying this for myself.
Perfect.
So,
So I think
Rebecca
this is
from
it.
Wonders,
Mhm.
Baltic, navy, and white available online and in store. So make sure
Yes.
you come visit us. We have them there, and we can show you some great little looks to make them a very versatile. From day to night.
Just goes to show you.
It's a
From
really,
jeans
really,
to a
versatile
bridal
shoe.
shower.
So I think this is like if you're gonna buy a little slingback, this is the one you should probably get this season.
Perfect. Okay.
Thank you for joining.